Time to decorate. We're using a beautiful decal. I replaced the pink on it with Berg Fume from Black Bear using the method that I showed you in the last video. And we are going to be using a couple of foils from Southern Bells, the Gold Susanna and the Black Lace. That would look awesome with that beautiful decal from Custom by SD, code Lizzie10. For Southern Bells, I use code Josie10, and then for my adhesive for the foil, and then for the sealer, I use Orange Crush Creations, and that's code GLITTA10, GLITTA 10. And Bora Bora from Custom by SD looks amazing with that decal. So the first thing we're going to do is take our adhesive. You can use Wicked Stick It, you can use Tack It, anything that kind of stays sticky, that kind of adhesive. And I'm going back and forth and just kind of filling in where I would like to cover up, which there wasn't too many spots. It took me a second to find it. That's why I'm fast forwarding it. And then I dry the adhesive with my heat gun. And now I'm laying down the foil and using a hard brush to scratch it onto the sticky adhesive and then pulling it up. Now I'm going to go over some of that, just overlapping a little bit with more adhesive to do the Gold Susanna from Southern Bells. And drying the adhesive. Now this Gold Susanna. Now the Gold Susanna is very fine and fluffy, almost. And so little pieces of it will just flip up like gold leaf. It really does act like gold leaf. And so you have to flatten down with your hand. Use a gloved hand if you're not going to use sealer. And that's what it looks like. And then, I was showing you, I'm filling in the butt with Bora Bora and using that decal. Now I'm sealing it with the Orange Crush glaze, which is their sealer. You shake it up very well. Make sure you shake it up. They have it big on there for you guys to make sure you shake it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm shaking. Then I'm going to pour it in a little cup, which I'll show you very quickly because I fast forwarded it too much. But I'm trying. I'm doing better at these videos. I think I'm improving a little bit at least. I don't know. Maybe I'll just say that to myself, help myself sleep. There it is. Oh, yeah, I didn't fast forward it too much. Using a fluffy brush, makeup brush is what I'm doing. I'm adding the adhesive. You need just the teeniest, tiniest little bit. I probably had 1 milliliter in that cup, just the tiniest little bit. I didn't even use it all. And now you dry it until it's clear, and it'll be ready. I just touched that cup, so I touched it up with a little bit of adhesive. Touch it again and give it a little more adhesive and dry that adhesive, so my oils don't repel the cup. Then comes the next step. We're drying that adhesive. You want to make sure it's clear. There's no white added on it at all. And if you think it's dry, just make sure it's dry. Just don't heat it up or it can bubble, I think. So now I'm stirring epoxy. In the epoxy, I have added Magic Crystals from Custom by SD. Link in my link tree, code Lizzie10. They are incredible. I use them for burnishing. I use them for everything, just everything. I'm going to bathe in them later, but SD runs out, so I'm trying not to be stingy with it. And now here comes the epoxy, and just watch that rustic raindrop wake up. Watch all those alcohol inks just brighten right up as soon as you put that epoxy on. I absolutely love that effect so much. I need to hydrate if I'm able. I did have a nice safety meeting before I sat down to do this. I hope you guys were watching to this point. I don't know if you are. Then I'm adding the Bora Bora. So I did 30 milliliters of epoxy. I only need a little bit, but I like to put the glitter in the epoxy so I can immediately, and I'm using Fast Set from KS Resin Part A, Part B, because I like to immediately be able to put on my decal, decorate it, and put some more epoxy on. I get too excited about these cups and building them, and they're so much fun. There's no wrong way to do it. Everybody's are so different, and I just love seeing these come back to life. So there it is. I added some gold leaf to it just to give her some texture and depth. Added it to her. I actually put her on nicely. That's it.